Alright, so in this little clip here, this is when Tommaso Ciampa hit a lung blower powerbomb off the top rope, and Johnny Gargano kicked out. GG's.
Better roll out that ring.
What?
Oh,
As you can see, I lost my mind. Alright, so anyway, let's talk about NXT Takeover. I don't think I've ever talked about an NXT Takeover before by itself exclusively. This is going to be one of the times that I actually do that, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. So let's talk about the first match, the ladder match. We had Velveteen Dream, Ricochet, EC3, Lars Sullivan, Killian Dane, and Adam Cole for the North American Championship, NXT North American Championship. The match was it was a lot of spots, dude. Like, I mean, EC3 got freaking destroyed. Velveteen Dream took some, like, insane punishment. The only person who really didn't have much happen to them, or not really that much of big spots, was Adam Cole. Now, you might be saying, wait, what are you talking about? If you watched it, you're probably thinking, like, no. Because, like, when Killian Dane, like, splashed onto, or did the Vader Bomb to EC3 on the ladder into EC3, Adam Cole was on his back, but then Adam Cole didn't really take a lot of punishment. And then when he got put through the ladder by Killian Dane, he still didn't take a lot of punishment. Like, he didn't really take the brunt of any impact in that matchup, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in that match itself, he didn't really take the brunt of any punishment. He did take some punishment, though. I won't lie about that. There was a moment where, like, Adam Cole and EC3 were working together. That was pretty interesting. And then EC3 stole his taunt and was like, EC3, baby. And that was a bad idea. I don't necessarily like EC3, but I can understand the appeal. I'm not saying he's bad or anything. I have preference, all right? So, in the end, Adam Cole would win. I was kind of hoping if he did win, like, he wouldn't win later on, or if he didn't win here, then he would win later on. You know what I mean? But it did something different. We'll get to that later. But I was hoping Velveteen Dream would kind of win this one. You know, he's really coming into his own. Patrick Clark doing a lot of work, and I feel like it just would have made sense for him to win the championship right there. You know? Because Ricochet just debuted. He's not going to win championship on his first day. He's not going to win championship, right? I mean, that would have been kind of weird to me if that did happen. But Ricochet was showing off. This man, he didn't do a 630, but this man was flying everywhere. And it was just so smooth. Like, it's not like I've never seen him wrestle before. It was just some of the moves that he was doing and stuff I've never seen, like, him do so quickly, if that makes sense. Like, he just went into it. Fucking shooting star press to the outside. No problem, man. I'll do it, you know? Ridiculous. There was this one spot where Lars Sullivan and Killian Dane, like, threw Ricochet back and forth like they were playing freaking, I don't know what they were playing catch, you know, father son playing catch together. What a fucking weird, dude. Anyway, my favorite spot from that whole match, Velveteen Dream doing the rolling Death Valley driver on a bridged ladder between it was like another ladder, and then there was a bridge with the ladder, and then there was turnbuckle. And I thought for sure he was gonna fuck that spot up, and he didn't. And that was good. Like, it looked really, really bad. It looked like it was gonna be bad. I enjoyed that match a lot. We have the women's match, Shayna Baszler and Ember Moon, and I liked the match itself. I liked it. I mean, Shayna Baszler surprised me. I didn't think she was gonna be that good because she still is fairly new. I know she's wrestled outside of NXT before, but she's still fairly new to the whole thing, and I wasn't expecting her to, like, really go out in this match. That's great. I mean, good job. Ember Moon, though, it was kind of difficult for Shayna to keep up. It seemed like in certain parts, like, it seemed like Ember Moon, like, because of her experience edge, she just seemed to be better. But it's to be expected. It's okay. It was a good match, though. I liked it. There was this part where Shayna Baszler was banging her shoulder against the post to pop it back into place, which is pretty badass. I've never seen that before. I didn't really get it the first time. She was like, what are you doing? No one's fighting you. And then I caught on, like, eventually that, oh, okay, she's popping her shoulder back into place. Pretty damn dope, to be honest. I liked it. Wasn't my favorite match, but I liked it. Then we move on to the Tag Team Championships. Desiro's Classic concluding, and the Tag Team Championships on the line. Pete Dunne, Roderick Strong, the Authors of Pain, Akam and Razor, and then we have Adam Cole and Kyle Kyle O'Reilly. I almost said his name wrong. I almost called him fucking Kylie Jenner. Whoops. Anyway, he was Adam Cole got powerbombed through the table, the announce table, Spanish announce table, and he was out pretty much for the rest of the match. I don't think he got up once. After that. He did a little bit of stuff, and then he just got freaking destroyed, alright, with the powerbomb through the table. So I was like, yeah, it's pretty obvious they're going to lose championship. There's no way they're going to win if Adam Cole doesn't get back up, unless, like, oh, Bobby Fish isn't actually injured, it's a work, and Bobby Fish comes out and interferes, and then they win. But, nope, they didn't do that either. But Kyle O'Reilly looked really good, and I just liked how he showed up in that match. There was one part where he got German suplex, and he got up like he was going to do something, he just fell back down. That was pretty funny to me. I liked that. That was nice. Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong, they looked good as a team, but you could tell they like weren't really a team, because like it's just the way things were happening. They weren't working together to their fullest. They weren't working like Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly would, or Akam and Razor would. You know, Akam and Razor, by the way, had controlled this matchup for like the majority of it. You know, the two hosses of that match, they were just like, yo, we getting paid, and if we gonna lose, we're gonna lose in style. All right. So yes, they ended up losing. It was Pete Dunne taking the pin after being betrayed by Roderick Strong, which I was surprised by. I didn't even react. I wasn't even reacting to it because it was just like, what the fuck, you know? Like I didn't expect it at all. I genuinely thought what was going to happen is that the Undisputed Era was going to win because Adam Cole was going to come back in, and he was going to like, oh, hey, I'm not actually injured because he didn't take a lot of punishment in the ladder match. That would make sense, you know what I mean? But that's not what happened. Freaking Roderick Strong hits the end of Heartache and takes out Pete Dunne, and he gives Kyle O'Reilly the pin. And Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole had no clue what was happening. And then Roderick Strong takes the wristband from Adam Cole, puts it on his arm, and now he's a part of the Undisputed Era. So they're pretty damn decked out. They're like the freaking Four Horsemen. They got it all. You know what I mean? They got the total package in terms of their wrestling ability. I wouldn't say they don't really have a high flyer on their team, but still. By the way, Roderick Strong was spamming them knees like it was nothing. Like, I feel bad for Daniel Bryan trying to do his finisher, because Roderick Strong was popping knees out everywhere. This man was like, yo, I mean, you know you're going to do the running knee, and then we have the Kinshasa as well. Nah, it's all about those Rodney knees right there. Those Rodneys, I guess? Forget it. Anyway, we get to Andrade Cien Almas taking on Aleister Black, and that's... I don't know what my favorite match was. It was that, or it was Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano. We'll get to that. Aleister Black and Andrade. I was scared for this matchup. I'm not saying that they're bad wrestlers. They're obviously not. That's ridiculous, right? But I didn't think they had any chemistry. I didn't think it would be good, and it was. It was freaking awesome. And Selena Vega. It was like more so all about her in that match, because she interfered a lot, doing anything to make sure her man keeps the championship. So that was pretty interesting storytelling right there. She did all her spots, all the callbacks from Johnny Gargano versus Almas at Takeover Philadelphia. It was pretty badass. The match itself was badass, but in the end, Selena Vega interfering would actually cost Andrade the title. She would go for a crossbody on Aleister. He ducks. Andrade catches her, so now he can't block the kick, and he gets hit with the black mass, and it's over. But Andrade was looking like, dude, the beast. Like, when he comes to the main roster, how are they... Like, I really hope they don't ruin this guy at all. I'm not saying that like they do that intentionally, but there's been some cases, alright? Regardless of that, we move on to Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano in the unsanctioned match. That was freaking brutal. I've only seen a couple of those. I've seen Triple H versus Shawn Michaels, SummerSlam. And then we had Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho. I believe they had an unsanctioned match. Don't quote me. I think so, though. Regardless, the match was freaking brutal. Suplex from the announce table to the floor. Damn. Freaking powerbomb on the exposed concrete. Like, Ciampa and Gargano both took, like, an insane amount of punishment in this match. Like, they just beat the hell out of each other. Freaking powerbomb, lung blower powerbomb, I mean. There was a spot where I thought Gargano was going to win. When he did the lawn dart into the, an exposed turnbuckle, and then he hit him with 2 super kicks, and that didn't end it. But in the end, eventually it will be over after the big spot I talked about earlier. It will actually be Johnny Gargano winning. Like, he gave his friend a last chance, and then he beat him, and that was pretty interesting to see. Like, basically what he did was he had a chance to finish him off, and he like sat next to him like, look, man, we don't have to do this. It don't have to be like this. And Tommaso tried to sneak attack him, hit him with the brace. Johnny like countered it, got him in the Gargano escape, then turned it into a leg trap crossface where he took the brace and pulled it across Tommaso's face and would make him submit while also bending the exposed knee that Tommaso recently injured. But overall, that pay-per-view was totally awesome. I loved it. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. And I'll see y'all. I guess I can do another review, and I'll do it for WrestleMania, which shouldn't be bad at all. So, later.